welcome back to a very special episode of Perkins Pipes. So special that I put an announcement out about it on YouTube a few days ago, and I'm bringing out one of my absolute favorites, Bing's favorite, the Savinelli Smooth Billiard. So let's get this guy lit and let's see what is so special about this episode. So, one of the things I have absolutely loved about doing this channel and really getting into the piping hobby has been the interaction with so many different people across the United States and beyond. In fact, that's why I always invite people to subscribe to the channel. We're having a lot of fun over here, so if you like pipes, you like talking about the finer things in life, then by all means we invite you to click subscribe and be a part of the fun here at Perkins Pipes. But I really mean it when I say that one of my favorite aspects of this has been getting to interact with so many people, both in comments on YouTube, comments on the Pipe Cottage social app, and in the various piping groups on Facebook. And I'll list some of those pipe groups on Facebook. If you're not familiar with some of those, check those out. Just wonderful people who are willing to give advice and information if you're trying to find out something about a particular pipe, codgers who are willing to help newbies. It's just a wonderful community, and certainly here on YouTube, people often refer to the YTPC, the YouTube Pipe Community, and it really is that. So I said in the announcement that I posted a couple of days ago that I posted a deliberately blurred graphic, and I said that I would clear that graphic up. I'm going to do that for you in just a moment. Said that I would talk about and come clean about my past. That was a little bit of clickbait. You'll see what that's about. And there would be an opportunity, a really cool opportunity for you, the viewers. So I'm going to start with the graphic, and here it is. And you see it says Perkins Pipes, but it also says Briar-Side Chat. So several weeks ago, I posted a poll on YouTube to see if anybody would be interested in sitting down with me and chatting, then making that into an episode. Overwhelming response was yes, people would be interested in doing that. So I had my son, you've heard me speak of him on this channel before. Thank you, Austin. He just finished his industrial design undergraduate degree at Purdue University, and he designed this logo for me. You're familiar, of course, with the idea of the fireside chat. Well, this is the Briar-Side Chat. We'll play on words there. And so here's the opportunity. If you would like to sit down with me via Zoom and chat for about 15 to 20 minutes, I invite you to check out my email address. It's in my YouTube profile. Check that out. Send me an email. We'll do it by Zoom. We'll keep it short to respect everybody's time and, quite frankly, attention spans. So we'll keep it in the 15 to 20 minute range. And if you'd like to bring out a pipe and sit down and chat about whatever topic takes our interest, I would love to do that. It's a way to get to know each other better on YouTube and in the pipe community. And I really do think people would enjoy seeing some of the pipers interact with each other. So if you're interested in that, please send me an email, and we'll start the Briar-Side Chats. Now here's where I've got to come clean. This, as we say in the United States, is not my first rodeo. Over the last 10 years, I have been podcasting, and it started off back in about 2014, 2015, in that era, with a good friend of mine. And we had a show called Teachers of the Year Radio. 10-minute, I think it's like 10-minute talks with the nation's best teachers, something like that. And so we interviewed just extraordinary educators from all around the United States. Episodes were short, kept them to 10 minutes. That's what our producer suggested, and wanted to keep them kind of bite-sized interviews about educational topics, things people could listen to maybe on the way to work or whenever, lunch break, and that sort of thing. Along the way, I have hosted a podcast for high school students. But probably my big claim to fame would be as co-host of the Wild Man and Steve show. You see, I'm wearing the shirt and the hat, so we can get the shirt in here, the Wild Man and Steve t-shirt. So for about 4 or 5 years now, very dear friend of mine, and I have co-hosted a show interviewing Christian hard rock and heavy metal music acts. And if you're familiar with any Christian hard rock and metal, some of these names will be familiar to you. If not, hey man, check them out. But we've interviewed the classics. We've interviewed Michael Sweet and Oz Fox from Platinum Award-winning metal band Stryper. We've interviewed John Schlitt and Bob Hartman from the legendary band Petra. We've interviewed a little less metal, but a little bit more poppy sound, but classic Christian artist Brian Duncan. We've interviewed over in New Zealand Dale Thompson from Bride. Wonderful up-and-coming metal band in the Netherlands called Angelic Forces. Another metal band, wonderful metal band coming out of Oklahoma called Chaotic Resemblance. Just so many episodes. Bloodgood. We've interviewed both Michael Bloodgood and who has now passed away, sadly, but also Les Carlson, the lead singer of Bloodgood. We interviewed Josh Walsh, the producer of the movie The Jesus Music. You may have seen that film. We interviewed him. A few secular artists as well. We interviewed from Whitesnake, Doug Aldrich, and from a band called Inglorious, Nathan James from over in England. So that has been great fun. I've always enjoyed doing that. So I only say that to say, I'll take care of you on the episode if you choose to do it with me. We'll treat you right. I'm not going to ask anything embarrassing, nothing like that. So I know what I'm doing, and I would love to have you as a guest. So be thinking about that. What would you like to talk with me about on a future Briar-Side Chat? As Malcolm Guite likes to say, I do these little things in order at last to do nothing, or as I like to say in Latin, Parva ago ut tandem, nihil agam. Have a wonderful day.